They had big packages of chicken. They didn't have any small ones. And so I got, really big packages of chicken. So I got a pound of turkey, which is good. Got some dip. Got some Munster cheese. They still have the big blocks of government cheese. And I've only eaten 3 ounces of mine so far. I told them that. Got some applesauce. I'm kind of going through it. Kind of getting a backlog of that, but I try to eat one every day. And they had different kinds of the Cheez-Its stuff. They had flatbreads and some other, I think crinkly Cheez-Its or something. But I saw they had the snack mix. I thought that's cool. Get some more pasta. They had vegetables, but they were kind of rough. They had asparagus. It would have been great if I was making a soup, but I've got enough stuff in the freezer right now. And I got zucchini and a squash. It's not too bad, too far gone. Some figs. I think they're out of cranberries. Cranberries are one of those weird fruits that increase acidity. Figs are extremely deacidifying in that I was buying figs for a while and then I couldn't find them anywhere. I couldn't find them in the regular dried section. I couldn't find them in the produce section. Couldn't find them anywhere, and they were really helping me with my acidity. Now I'm getting them free, so that's good. And I think part of the deal with the the raw apple cider vinegar unfiltered with the mother and all that stuff is people thought I was just using fancy vinegar. And I did use that vinegar for different kinds of cooking things because I didn't have the cheap kind, and I need to get some cheap kind so that I have it. I use vinegar in my cooking like almost never. But a tablespoon of that with some stevia in water is a really good rescue deacidifier. And it helps, it just helps the thymus function better, and it helps all my medicines work better to lower acidity in the body. As for my medicines, I came in and it smelled like prunes in here. So it means I'm breaking down the chitin and getting the potassium out and all the minerals and stuff. Because everything that I eat that has a lot of potassium in it, like the molasses and even the coconut water, had a slight pruny taste. So I put in like 2 teaspoons of miso and a pinch of spice bush leaves in here, and I've got it on, set on 1 just to brew, and that's after boiling it or simmering it for 2 hours. And then I turn the heat down so that it's not even simmering, and I'm just letting it ferment, and I'll just let it do that for as long as I can stand it, and then I'll start the quicker boil to reduce the water 3 times to where it's just over the top of the murk. And then I'll strain out the murk and boil down the water so that it's about a cup, and put it in here. And I contemplated washing this bottle and taking the label off of it, but I kind of got sad because it reminds me of Gramps, so I left that. But it's $2 more to buy the fancy bottle than it is to buy the store brand, so no more of these.